I've made some videos about our beloved Yoto mini player, how we use it, etc. However, there is a really unhinged corner of the internet that is aiming to outsource parenting to this tiny, beautiful cube of joy. Let me explain. I'm a big fan of Yoto Mini, particularly its make-your-own card capabilities. So as a result, I am a member of quite a few Yoto communities online, just so I can get ideas, new ways of getting the content responsibly, maybe even stumble upon custom content from independent creators and families. And in one of those forums, I saw something that made me feel a certain way. Uneasy, one might say. This mom basically shared her routine of completely outsourcing her daughter's bedtime by creating bedtime stories with the help of AI from start to finish. I actually do get using AI to come up with story prompts or ideas, especially if you're not super creative or you're not a great storyteller, etc. And then presumably you can take it, run with it, and make it truly your own. However, this start to finish approach, this didn't sit right with me. So I politely voiced that, and the mom didn't take it too well, despite the fact that objectively my comments were not even the most harsh on her approach. It gave me the ick. So naturally, I had to try it. Fortunately, this mom has left her entire blueprint for us to have a go at. Basically, we use ChatGPT to generate the story by prompting it a little bit about our child and their interest. We generate cover art there as well. And then we take it all to 11 Labs and generate a voiceover, and it should only take us 10 minutes. So let's give it a go, shall we? I have my ChatGPT ready, but what I don't have currently is the timer that will keep us on track, because we do want to keep it within 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. And now we're on a timer, so let's go. Okay, we start with ChatGPT, so let's enter a prompt by exactly how the lady suggested. Let's go. I'm making short bedtime story for my, let's stick with 3.5-year-old daughter to use on her Yoto Mini. She enjoys Baby Shark. Who doesn't enjoy Baby Shark? I actually don't. Mermaids, of course. She also mentioned castles, animals. Let's give it a lot of information. And shiny things. Please write a gentle, let's say imaginative story that's around 300, 400 words. Simple language, appropriate to age, and designed to be read aloud. Be read aloud at bedtime. Please ensure, and no, we're not supposed to be polite with AI, but I can't help it. Apparently it causes additional environmental strain. Sorry, trees. Please ensure the story has a warm tone. Include a simple moral. like kindness or sharing. Sharing tends to be a big problem at this age, and it's actually developmentally appropriate. And feature, a main character who resembles my daughter, cartoon style, mermaid, same age as her, dark hair, pigtails. Her name is Mary. I don't have a daughter named Mary, by the way. This is all just pretend. And the story, since it's a bedtime story, I just want to make sure it finishes it appropriately, not some scary stuff. Say a calm note, reassuring. No, I'll just say to help Mary wind down. Please also suggest a fun, whimsical story title. So it's best to go, I know we need the cover art as well, but it's best to go one step at a time with ChatGPT, I feel like. So let's see, and because we don't want to spend too much time with it, we'll literally probably take what it creates, unless it's horrible, and run with it. And go. Okay, so we have some characters there. I can see baby sharks, shiny things, blah, 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 the end. And now we will ask for cover art. Please create. I am being polite to it again. Oh well, can't help it. Sorry, trees, again. Please create cover art for this story suitable to be put on a Yoto card. And this is where we wait. So ChatGPT tends to be like really super slow with image generation, and I feel like this part will probably be the longest depending on how long the AI voice generation queue is currently. Because like 11 labs should work really quickly. Typing this was quite an exercise, of course, and we're actually almost out of time now that I think about it. We only have like 4 minutes if we want to keep it fair. Okay, this is taking ages, so I might just grab the story in the meantime and put it in 11 labs. So we'll go, so now I'm in 11 labs, and this is my husband's account, so it's paid. I'm pretty sure you can do it for free as well, but you will be like more limited in stuff you can do. I've never used it before. Let's choose a voice. No, we don't want sassy, we want calm.
Nature is a mutable cloud, which is always and never the same.
That one. Chill. No, that's Will. We want the girl. And I'm not going, I know that I could clone my voice, but I don't want to do it because the lady specifically said that she used AI generated voice. So we'll calm. Calm female, actually. Narrative and story.
I had been sitting by the lake, the stillness of the water reflecting the sky above. The perfect escape from the chaos of life,
like this one.
or so I thought.
So I'm gonna try again. I'm also doing instant speech because the audiobook is confusing me a little bit, so I'm gonna go with hope, and I'm pasting my text. And I'm also gonna add the title. Generate speech. Do we have the cover art yet? Okay, we do have the cover art, so let's quickly look at that. So this is this like typical AI font, I feel like, and art style. It obviously not at all is inspired by Ariel. Like, look at that top. Definitely not trade on Disney, this one. The octopus has 6 legs, but let's pretend he has some behind. There is a shark, some, you know, like this hand behind the shell looks a little bit messed up. Like, overall it's possible, I would say. It's better than the one the original poster got. Okay, let's quickly read it. Text to speech, generate speech. Of 20 seconds and I'm rambling.
Mary the Mermaid and the Shimmering Shell. Once upon a time, in the sparkly blue sea, there lived a little mermaid named Mary. Mary had dark hair tied in 2 twisty pigtails, and she loved swimming fast, blowing bubble kisses, and collecting shiny treasures. One sunny morning, under the sea, Mary found something extra special, a shimmering pink shell hidden in the coral garden. It sparkled like stardust and played a soft, musical hum when the waves touched it. "Ooh," whispered Mary, "this is the most beautiful thing I've ever found." Mary swam off to show her ocean friends. She showed Finley the baby shark, who clapped his fins in delight. She showed Pearl the octopus, who jiggled with joy. And she showed Lulu the seahorse, who twirled in the water. "I wish I had something that shiny," sighed Lulu. Mary looked at her shimmering shell. She did love it, but she also loved seeing her friends smile. So Mary had an idea. That afternoon, she called her friends together. "Let's take turns caring for the shimmering shell," she said. "Each day, someone different can keep it safe and listen to its song." Everyone cheered. They made a shell schedule and even gave the shell a name, Twinkle. From then on, Twinkle went on lots of adventures, riding on Pearl's head, hiding in Finley's treasure cave, even going to a jellyfish tea party. And Mary? She felt her heart glow, warmer than any shell ever could, because sharing made everything more magical. That night, after a long day of laughter and sea hugs, Mary curled into her cozy seabed made of kelp and soft sand. The ocean hummed a lullaby, and bubbles drifted gently around her. She smiled sleepily and whispered, "Good night, Twinkle. Good night, friends. Good night, shiny world." And with that, Mary the mermaid drifted off to sleep, dreaming of shells, sea sparkle, and the joy of sharing. The end.
I feel like the original poster didn't lie, and you can definitely do it in 10 minutes. But just because you can feel like doesn't mean you should. And again, I do not mind the general gist of getting some help for formulating the story. However, I think that the result was really bland and boring, and the story doesn't really make that much sense. Like at the start, Mary already shared her shell. It's kind of a weird concept to give your belongings to others to like literally go away with. And I feel like something that a 3-year-old is most likely to apply it to is toys. So would they literally give their toy to another child to take away and like go on a road trip with it? Probably not. Like simply sharing and playing together, in my opinion, would have been a better message. I would probably rate it 4 out of 10. The artwork, as an artist, I would give it like 0 out of 10 because it's a very obvious AI generated style, but at the same time, there are no crazy anatomical discrepancies. And it did do what I broadly asked it to. I don't think it will ever be super personalized, but again, in cartoon style, it's probably fine. And it did a girl with dark hair and pigtails in the only cartoon style ChatGPT seems to know, while stealing Ariel's outfit from Disney. But then my main concern actually also came to life, which was the AI voice. And oh my gosh, if all the same steps before were completed exactly as the mom suggested, and she read it out loud in her voice, how much better could it have been? But that voice, and it was on a paid account, one of the premium voices specifically crafted for storytelling, there were awkward pauses, really unnatural speech, stumbling and fumbling between parts of sentences that were seemingly very simple to me. So the voice gets 2 out of 10. It didn't make any obvious mistakes, but I would most definitely not want to expose young children to this sort of speech while their language is in a very active development stage. Definitely not before bedtime. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. As for me personally, I will not be outsourcing bedtime to AI anytime soon. However, there are lots of other incredible tips and hacks that you can do with your Yoto Mini. Watch this next video to learn more.